and welcome to the Shared Screens podcast. I'm your host, LeighErin. I'm joined by, we got some other Josh. Josh, I suck at intros. Why did I do this? We also have Jordan here.
What's up? What's up?
And Alec.
Hello.
Ooh, I really just froze at the beginning of that.
It happens. It happens.
It happens. You got to
Happens
power
to
through
the
it.
best
You got
of
to
us,
keep
yeah.
it going.
Jesus
Ramp it up.
Christ.
Ramp it up.
Yeah, so today we're going to do something that Jordan and I have been, holding on to for a while, where I am currently getting my master's for creative writing, and back in December, I had to take my writing for games class, which was great, but super hard, and made me kind of realize that writing for video games is not for me.
Fair enough.
Making a fighting system seems real simple on paper. And then you have to do it. Was a lot. I hated that. I didn't hate that class. It's just it's one of those things where you're like,
You just pick 3 buttons. Everyone knows this. Every game ever. You pick 3 of your favorite buttons and you just mash them. Fuck, I think in Batman it's 2.
Yeah. Yeah, the attack and counter.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm glad to know
That's
that
what I
I'm
mean.
not the only one, because that's always my fear when playing new games, is that I'm just gonna be hitting buttons and then I'm not doing it with any skill, and I can never tell if I'm wrong for that.
I mean, nah. I'll find the one combo I really like doing and just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Although in Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, you can literally just mash X and you'll be fine the entire game.
But that's the thing. You mash X and then they start blocking after the 4th one, and then you're like, fuck, I gotta hit him with something else. I gotta hit him with the B, maybe an A, get a jump attack in there. Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, very advanced for a Lego game.
I have to pick it up because
So
I
good.
Please do.
really want it.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. All right, but yeah, so I had this class with a dope professor whose name is Michael Miriam. He publishes stuff about video games, all that kind of stuff. He's dope. I love him so much. And
Shout
one
out.
of the what?
I said shout out.
Yeah, no, he's great. He truly is one of those professors. I had him for multiple classes, and he was my favorite professor. There are people that don't like him, and I don't get it. And that's not me being mean. He says it during lectures that a lot of people don't like him and don't
Really?
jive with him as a teacher. Yeah,
Mhm.
but I really like him.
All right, let's bring up his rate my professor profile right now. Let's go through, read the comments. Sorry, that'd be super mean.
That'd be super mean, and I would never, but never do it live. But
Can we figure out
I
if he
used-
had? Can we at least find out if he got the chili pepper? On Rate My Professor, they have a chili pepper
Yeah.
for if the professor's hot.
Really?
he actually has a really good rating. Yeah, it's real weird.
It's real
He actually
helpful.
has a really good rating. I think.
Damn, I've used
Yeah,
it
he's
maybe
cool.
twice.
Oh,
That's
see, this
spread
was
out.
a thing. This was when I was an undergrad. This was a thing that
Yeah.
we used to look up our professors.
I started using it less
Beforehand.
and less as undergrad went on, and then in law school / grad school, as I switched between those things,
Right.
just became irrelevant.
Oh, see, we just used it as a joke.
Uh,
It was my professors in undergrad were so polarizing for my major that it was really fun to read the different
you had nowhere you
opposite
could
opinions.
go. If I
Yeah,
found
we
out
had
that,
nowhere you
the
could
math
go if you didn't like
teacher-
these 4 teachers. You were fucked.
Yeah.
If
If I found out that one of the courses I was about to take had a teacher that everybody kind of regards as horrible, I'd be like, let me take a different course or section.
No.
Right.
there's nowhere to go.
That's about
but
the same
yeah,
what it was
so-
for architecture where I went to college.
Yeah. It's those specialized. Once you get really specialized, you're you're under 5 of the same people, and it's if you jive with them, you're set. If you don't jive with them, you just have to find a
You're
way to
fucked.
get through.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I think he's a dope teacher. One of our assignments was we had to write riddles. I was not good at this assignment, but
Right.
the riddle he set up to have us do is called Albatross Soup, and we had to watch it. He didn't go through it with us because there just wasn't time, but
Mhm.
he showed us there's a short film about it that I will send Alec the link of to put in the description, because it is really cool and it's only 7 minutes long. And it's about a lateral thinking puzzle. And what a lateral thinking puzzle is a type of riddle where instead of all of the information you need to solve it being in that like 3 lines you get, you can ask yes no questions to get to the answer. Um and it's super fun. Uh and yeah, so that's basically the rules. Me and Jordan know it. Um he knows the answer already because I just like we get off topic so easily. I needed somebody else who knew the answers. Um,
I'm here to
and
help. I'm here to help you guys.
yeah, it's
Like
not
that.
that I'm
Gotcha,
not here to
gotcha.
help. Like I'm not Jigsaw over here. Like, but
Oh, see, I was gonna go topical and be like, can we Photoshop you as the Riddler for the thumbnail?
Yeah.
there was a part of me that like was trying to think of ways I could be like make it.
Were you like
creepy,
going
but
to
just couldn't
Goodwill
come up
looking
with
for
anything.
like green raincoats?
No, but there was a part of me that was
Army
like, I could
surplus.
probably find something in my own like bin of like cosplay stuff that I could like fashion into Paul Dano.
Do you know how
As
much
the
I would have
Riddler.
respected you if you just showed up in like the Jim Carrey question mark leotard?
Okay, here's the thing. I really debated putting on a white shirt and a black blazer and putting circles on my face. So, you know, we were not far away from
From
like,
putting a costume to this, yeah.
no. I
Nice.
debated it. But it's one of those things where it'd be funnier if we were in an actual studio because I would have been gone whole hog and like gone out and bought a little tricycle and tried to wheel in.
Right.
This is why we can never have a real studio.
Yeah,
It's for
exactly.
this reason.
Alec and I would have like totally came in Batman and Jim Gordon freaking
of course.
Jordan's the Penguin teaching us Espanol.
Hey, what are you showing me, guys?
What are you showing me? Get out of my face.
Oh my god, that movie is so
Boom.
fucking good.
Thrive.
Jesus Christ. It's on HBO Max now, and I like kind of want to watch it. The only reason I didn't
Good.
yesterday was because of the holiday. But
All the more reason
And
to
it's
watch
3
it. Get
hours.
baked. Yeah.
ooh, I could not handle that movie under the influence of anything. Rats eat spoilers for the Batman. Rats eating people really freaks me out.
It's not shown like
It's
that
not like
much,
Game of
you
Thrones
know?
where they like show the man screaming as the pot is over his stomach and the rat starts eating his skin, but like it was implied enough where I was like, ah, I don't like
Yeah,
this.
definitely not the first superhero I'd be like, oh, that's the superhero movie to watch high.
No.
You know what
Although,
other
here's-
one's not a good one to watch high? Me and LeighErin found out, apparently. Shazam.
Jesus Christ. We
Really?
went into Shazam so high.
We're
and,
thinking like, oh, this'll be fun. It was cool. And then like a demon comes out of this guy's eyeball, and we were like, fuck.
literally the
Oh, jeez.
opening shot is a horrible car accident and then
Yep.
demons wrecking a boardroom and just ripping people to shreds. And Jordan and I looked at each other and were like,
Yeah, the
"Oh,
car accident was like,
no."
this is kind of a downer, but I'm sure we'll get through it. And then the demon in the boardroom was made us go, nope.
We were like, this is a problem. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, so we had to watch this video. This short film is really good. It won awards at Sundance. It uses really, really trippy animation to kind of take you through the story.
Okay.
So Jordan knows all the answers. He's got 5 lifelines that we have written out that he can give to you at different moments. You can ask as many yes no questions as you want about the characters, the setting, even like the rules of the world if you want to make sure that they're like the same as our own, which spoiler alert, they mostly are. Yeah, so you guys ready to jump in?
Yes.
As
You
ready
said
as I'll
you
ever
said the
be.
solution beforehand was like a couple sentences, right? It's not like
Yeah,
a
the
one
solution's like a
word
little bit of a
or-
story. Like you're kind of
Okay.
piecing together like a little bit of a story.
Interesting.
Like this ends with, rather than ending with like what am I, this ends with why, and you're kind of piecing it all together.
Okay.
So it's really like you are Batman.
Yeah, the Batman Jim Gordon thing, Riddler, is not far off.
Mm-hmm.
Also, quick content warning. This riddle does deal with, like most lateral puzzles, they tend to deal with somebody dying because it's usually like solutions on how they died. So, you know, just a warning, there's some violence. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
I'm gonna be here vibing until you guys need me.
okay.
All right.
All right. So, a man walks off of a boat. He walks into a restaurant and orders the Albatross Soup. He takes one bite, pulls out a gun, and kills himself. Why?
Wow.
Okay, straight to the point.
Wow. Yeah. Is this set in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
No.
Okay. Ah, fuck.
No.
Hold on, where were you going with that? I'm just curious.
Honestly,
You don't
yeah.
wanna know. You don't want to know.
Because
I
I think
kinda
my
do.
first instinct.
I'm kind of curious. Just give us a character that was going to take you to.
Shang-Chi. And I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Gets off a boat first.
Mhm.
Was it a cruise
Oh.
ship?
No.
Huh. Why is he ordering the soup? Where is he ordering the soup from? Is the
A
soup from
restaurant. So he
Subway?
walks into a restaurant and orders the Albatross Soup.
I feel like if it albatross soup is not a typical dish, so I'm thinking it's got to be like, was it a fishing boat?
Yes, I will accept fishing boat is what he walked off of. I will give you that it is a rescue boat.
Rescue.
Okay.
Cool.
Because in some tellings of this, it is a fishing boat. So, like, I'm giving you that.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. So we got one
Is
piece.
it set?
Do I have a pen?
Is it? Yeah. We should be jotting this down. Is it set in the DCEU? You know, Zack Snyder's Justice League.
No,
You
but
know,
I could see Zack Snyder
Aquaman's
making a movie about this. I'm not gonna lie.
This isn't a spoiler because we've already discussed that. Like it's a fishing rescue situation. I did imagine this restaurant as like where Bruce Wayne goes to find Aquaman.
Yeah.
Right?
See, that's what I'm
Right,
thinking.
dude?
Like, because it's like albatross soup. That's like not a normal thing. So I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
it's got to be like some sort of like fishing village.
Just imagining that little shack.
Mm-hmm. What is albatross soup? Is it
Albatross
is it
is
a
a
kind
kind
of
of bird,
fish?
I think.
A kind of bird? I thought it was a kind of
Yes.
fish.
Albatross is a seabird.
Because it's always because like I didn't know it because of
Huh.
golf because you got birdie, eagle, and albatross.
I didn't know that. I worked at a golf club for a really long time.
I
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's an
Yeah.
albatross in golf?
I've played
Albatross.
so much
So
Wii golf.
birdie is
What's a
one under
birdie in
par.
golf?
Birdie is 1 under par. Eagle is 2 under
Yeah.
par, and then albatross is 3 under par. So like if you get say you get a 2 on a
Okay.
par 5, which is
Right.
very
Yeah.
rare.
Mhm.
So it's a rescue boat.
Interesting. Huh.
I only knew birdie and eagle.
Yeah, same.
Not MCU.
Not MCU.
It's not MCU. It's not the DCU.
Is the man hoping to gain something from eating the soup?
Yes.
Okay. So he's like maybe hoping to get like a power or something, you know. Maybe grow wings from eating the soup.
No.
Okay.
Is he hoping
The
to gain
soup has a purpose,
sustenance?
but not giving him powers.
Okay.
Is it just
Interesting.
sustenance for the soup?
No.
Is the
Is
soup
what you've
cold?
landed on is he is eating it for a specific purpose.
Okay.
Yep.
Is he hoping to become an albatross himself?
No, but that'd be funny.
Right?
It'd be funny if like the
Enough.
end goal of this is I ate the soup hoping it would turn me into the bird, and when it didn't, I shot myself. Like that'd be funny.
Yeah.
What the fuck does an albatross look like?
Like a seagull.
I've been wondering that too. Yeah.
Oh, they're just seagulls?
Yeah, it's a seabird. Like
Interesting. Okay, this changed.
I guess seabird soup doesn't sound as appealing.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, or seagulls.
And you see some of the things seagulls eat?
Yeah. I've fed one like hot dogs before and shit like that. And just garbage.
seagulls will
albatross-
never die.
Yeah, albatross a little too pretentious though. You know, I don't fuck with no albatrosses now.
Are there any other ingredients in the albatross soup?
I'm sure there are none that matter.
Okay. Okay.
Water.
Yeah, like I'm sure there's like broth, some
So
vegetables.
I'm just trying to
You
think of
know,
something. It's been a long day at work. Okay.
it's
fair enough.
fine. You're totally good.
Is the man leaving behind a family? You know, is he leaving
No,
behind a kid, a wife?
no,
Nothing to lose.
he has
I mean,
nothing to
fuck.
lose.
No
If
family.
you're
to
already
lose.
if you're eating albatross soup, like you might as well already have nothing to
Oh
lose.
my
I
god.
mean,
It just seems like albatross seems like a marketing thing. Like I found out recently that doves and pigeons are just the same bird,
Oh yeah. Oh,
I mean, they're different types of the same bird.
but still, like it just seems like a marketing thing on
Like
how to
dove
make
is
like
like its race.
but
yeah,
dove comes across like a lot more elegant. Like
yeah.
doves.
Like if
Yeah,
I go,
'cause
oh, I found a dove in my yard, it's not gonna be like there was a pigeon in my yard.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
I think pigeons. I think throwing French fries at it immediately. Versus dove, I think of like a graceful bird. You know.
Yeah,
Um.
I
symbol
think
of
it's because everybody's
peace.
like
You open it
mostly
at
seen like
weddings.
male all white doves and not like your just run of the mill dove.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Is like imagine if somebody went, oh, at my wedding we released some pigeons.
That's in theory what you're doing with this doesn't
But that's
matter. Jesus Christ.
um.
It's a type of seabird like a seagull. Take that one where you will.
Okay. So we know
is this a
the
nice
sky is.
restaurant?
Ooh, good question.
Um,
Is it
yeah.
fancy?
Like it's not like fast food. Like it's like a sit down restaurant.
Is it
It's not,
Applebee's?
you need like a what?
Is it Applebee's?
No.
Hit chain restaurant Applebee's?
No.
Okay. Okay. Is it Chili's?
No. Guys, really quick, if we were ever in a serious hostage situation, Josh would get us all killed.
Oh, 100%.
Josh and Jordan would get
Yeah.
us all killed.
Yeah.
I listen. I will say
Oh,
from
God.
now, I am very sorry. I only intended to get myself killed.
Oh yeah. Yeah, literally. Okay, so
Jordan's the person who goes, shoot me, you're not gonna do it, and then they do, and that's how Jordan gets murdered.
Quote
Yeah,
from man
yeah.
stabbed. What are you gonna do? Stab me?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Give me the gun, I'll do it myself, pussy. You know? Okay, we know the man's eating the soup for a reason.
Mhm.
Has nothing to lose, not in the MCU, not in the DCEU.
He's not
Is
eating it
it in
for
the
sustenance.
not eating it for sustenance? Does the location matter outside of just that, like, he's off a boat? Like,
The only part that matters is that he just got off a boat.
okay. Huh.
And remember, it's a rescue boat.
Right. Has the man himself just been rescued?
Yes.
Okay. By Aquaman.
Not by Aquaman, but he
Okay.
has been rescued.
Okay.
You could probably rewrite this whole story to be about Aquaman if you wanted to. but-
That's the intention. Like, yeah, like, you know, when Aquaman like throws down that sailor he just saved, and he like takes the bottle of whiskey and he's like, it's on him, you know. I'm thinking the sailor's ordering
Right.
Albatross soup right after that.
Oh my god. This is what it will be when they retcon it because they have to kill Amber Heard.
God, yeah, which, ugh, fuck her.
Listen, just cast
Give
someone
her.
else. The wig is bright enough that no one's gonna notice.
No one will notice. No one.
Just-
that
just-
wig
just-
is such an atrocity that no one will notice.
Just give us just do it. Pull a Terrence Howard on us.
Mhm.
I swear to Christ that if you just took like Jennifer Lawrence, Bryce Dallas Howard, any just pale white woman and put them in that wig and didn't say anything about it, no one would notice. It would be like Twilight, where they switched the actor to Bryce Dallas Howard, funnily enough, and didn't say anything about it. And it was just she was suddenly a different human being playing that character. And
Okay.
people didn't notice. Like, I think they'd be able to pull it off.
That's fucking funny. Okay. Why now I'm starting to wonder, why would he kill himself if he's just been rescued? You know, you'd think maybe
He's eating a
he's
nice warm meal.
Yeah, you think
Eating
maybe
a
he's
nice meal.
valuing his life a little bit more.
But he doesn't have a
Because he
family, so has nothing to go back
potentially lost
to.
it.
So maybe
Right.
he got rescued from an attempted suicide attempt. But somebody rescued him first.
Oh, interesting. Oh.
Do run on this line of thought of why was he rescued? But it wasn't that another suicide attempt.
Was he trying to catch an albatross himself and fell into the ocean?
No.
Okay.
Remember, you also have lifelines from Jordan, and the next lifeline I think may really help you guys out here.
Yeah. We have 5, right?
Yes, you have
Mhm.
5.
And we haven't utilized one. All right. Alec.
First one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
So they got the
Te-
first one, obviously.
yeah,
Give them
technically you
number
guys have
2.
4 because you figured something out that was going to be a lifeline.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you
Okay.
figured something out that was going to be a
But
lifeline. You guys went
the-
faster
Mark
than I
two,
thought you would.
then.
So you want me to go with number 2?
Yeah, give them number 2.
He did not enter the restaurant with the intention of killing himself.
Huh.
Okay.
Now,
Big revelation.
did he want a different meal
No,
initially?
no.
Was
He
like,
ordered the
"I want-"
albatross soup on purpose.
Interesting.
Yes.
Is this restaurant a Red Lobster, and were they out of the cheddar biscuits and he's killing himself because they're out of the biscuits and all he can have is Albatross soup? Because I go to a Red Lobster, they're like, "Yo, man, no biscuits beforehand." I'm like, "Dog, you got a gun, man." Like,
Please, DC Comics, I need to implore you of something. Please make Josh the next Robin in a comic run. Not a character like Josh. Josh himself.
oh,
Because
do it
I just want a
100%.
comic of Batman and Josh trying to solve a crime.
I'm like, can you stop at Red Lobster? You think they got biscuits?
No,
See the
it was not a
Batmobile
Red
parked out of
Lobster.
Red Lobster?
Yeah. Okay.
I'll take the
Rescue.
surf and turf.
Okay. Got rescued. Went into the restaurant without the intention of killing himself,
Mm-hmm.
even though he had a gun on him. Is the gun his?
Ooh, good question.
No.
Is this firearm
Well, yes,
registered
but
to
like
him?
it's not registered to him. No.
Interesting.
He has the gun doesn't really matter, so we're just gonna run with it that he got the
Okay.
gun off the rescue boat.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting. Ordered the soup with the hopes to gain something from the soup.
Was it to befriend the chef because nobody orders the albatross soup?
No, but I
Yeah.
like that line of thinking. It's not correct, but it's clever. Run with the rescue boat and that he had no intention of killing himself.
This leaves it like so wide open still, though.
Right.
That's the problem. Jordan, did you solve this naturally, or did you have to like eventually Google it?
I got there at some point. I don't remember what steps, but at some point I got there.
He did get there on his own. I did have to tell him the same thing I'm telling you guys, which is think about the rescue boat. Like, what happens before you get off a rescue boat?
Something bad.
Yeah, you're assaulted by the captain or the crewman.
Were pirates
What?
involved?
No.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Did they
I'm the
just get
captain
his
now.
booty?
They get what?
Nothing. We can brush over that. Before leaving the boat, was he seasick? You know,
No.
waves. Maybe he's throwing up before he leaves
No.
the boat. He's like, what's worse than the taste of puke in my mouth? Albatross soup. I guess I'll have to wash it down with albatross. Interesting.
Oh my god.
Was it an oil rig accident that he needed to be rescued from?
Ooh,
Not
good
an
question.
oil rig accident, no.
Is it a natural disaster he needs to be rescued from?
Yes.
Interesting.
Okay.
Like a storm?
A storm is a part of it, yes.
Okay. Storm is coming. A storm's a brewing.
A storm brewed, and that was why he needed to be rescued from somewhere.
Okay.
Does the somewhere he needs to be rescued from matter?
Yes.
Was he on the Titanic? Is this set in the Titanic cinematic universe?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I don't think Discord picked that up.
He was.
Yeah.
Josh just asked if he was in the Titanic cinematic universe.
No,
and I
no.
said no.
Then I started whistling the do do do.
Oh,
yeah,
no, that did not come
do.
Was this person, left for dead on a door where there's like specifically enough room for two people, and you're like, why?
He did
Nah, just
not spend any time on a door. No.
Okay, interesting.
Did he get rescued from his home from that natural disaster?
Not his home. No.
Oh, I like your line of thinking though, Alec. Where did he get rescued from? From the
I
storm.
mean, she literally just told us that.
Right. True. Was he rescued from a
first-
Renaissance fair?
No.
Okay. Interesting. Because, I mean, if I go to a Renaissance fair hoping to get a turkey leg, I get swept up in a storm, have to order Albatross soup instead. I'd be mad, disappointed too.
Is the Bermuda Triangle involved in this at all?
No.
Is that one flight to Malaysia that mysteriously disappeared involved in this at all?
No, but can I tell a story really quick? So I was in college. When I was in college and that plane went down, we had a.
You weren't in college. That was our senior year of high school.
Okay, so freshman year of college, because it was in the fall of freshman year of college that this event happened. We had a party, what we called a too soon party, where like 4 different people came as either people who were
Damn.
on the plane. One of my friends showed up in a suit with like a little sign that had one of the family names of the actual victims from the flight on it.
Jesus.
Like he was
That's fucked
waiting there to pick him up at the airport, and we all were like, maybe that was a little too far.
Like
Maybe that one was
you
too
did
far.
research for this one.
Yeah.
Like
That's fucked up.
Wait, what other costumes were at this too soon party?
One that was making fun of a girl who had dropped out of college because she had gotten a job as a assistant writer on a movie and it was a scam and we all hated her, so we thought it was funny.
Damn.
And somebody came just in a gray outfit with the email she had written to everybody when she left the department pinned to the sweatshirt.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn. That's ruthless. That might
somebody
be worse than the sign of the dead victim.
Somebody who had auditioned for the music theater program and had only gotten into the acting program came with her rejection letter on her shirt, which was funny. Yeah, there were what were some other ones? I'm trying to think of scandals that had happened because everybody kind of dressed up as like
Like
there was a
only
lot
people that at the party would know. Not everybody went as like a current event.
No, not everybody went as current events.
Interesting.
Anyways, yeah, that's just, and all I think of is that there are photos of that kid dressed up like that, like out there on the internet, and like,
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
They're gonna come back and haunt them. He's gonna get
yeah, like
canceled.
that's just a thing that's out there now.
Yeah, that's funny.
Jesus Christ. Other people dressed as like fictional characters who had been recently killed off in like television shows and stuff like that.
Right.
Imagine that's being how you get spoiled.
Imagine. All right, but anyway, yeah. Sorry, just a fun fact.
is this guy being rescued from his own yacht? Did he drive his yacht into the storm?
He
Storm
was
happened.
on a yacht, and the storm did do something to the yacht.
Interesting. Okay.
So he was on a boat, you say?
He was on a boat.
I'm on
He's
a
on a
boat.
bigger boat
I'm
going
on
to
a
a
boat.
smaller boat because of a storm. From that smaller boat to a restaurant to Albatross Soup.
So the storm affected his boat,
Mm.
and then at some point he is rescued, and that's when he has the soup.
Now, why is he on the yacht in the first place? Does that matter at all to
Yes.
this?
Yeah.
Okay. Is what he's doing on the yacht also a part of it?
No, what they were doing on the yacht wasn't important.
Okay, interesting. I'm thinking maybe he's just doing like lines
There's
of coke
they,
and
so
shit
there's
like that.
people, other
Hard,
people on the yacht.
Yeah. Did he tragically lose his entire family on the yacht?
Yes.
Whoa!
It was only his
Oh.
wife, but yes, he lost his family on the yacht.
Oh. Does that play a big part into why he killed himself?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So there's a storm. Or they're on. So this guy and his wife are on a yacht. There's a storm
Yeah.
that caused him to get, let's just say, tossed off the yacht. He gets in a rescue boat, or he gets rescued, goes to this place where goes to a restaurant, has albatross soup, and then he kills himself.
Right.
So you're missing steps between the yacht going down and the rescue boat.
Okay.
Does he see his like wife's like shredded up corpse?
No, that's dark. That's it. I mean, the answer to this is dark, but like, it's not that. No.
Interesting.
Sorry, I just really saying that's dark. When we get to the answer, you're gonna be like, I'm sorry, that was too
this whole
dark.
thing's
Like,
dark, yeah.
Yeah.
Does he find out his wife's dead before getting off the rescue boat?
yes.
Interesting. Because I thought maybe he's just chilling eating some albatross soup, hoping for his wife to come up. Waiter comes up, yo, dog, your wife's dead. He's like, gun in the mouth.
No. He knew before he got off the boat.
Right.
That waiter needs to work on his bedside manner. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding.
Yo, dog, your wife's dead.
Yeah.
Also, soup's $3.50.
$3.50. Do you want to hear about our dessert specials too? I know you just lost a wife, but you know we got this nice chocolate mousse.
Imagine going into the back and being like, "Hey, Steve, the guy at your table in your section just shot himself." And Steve
Over
just
your
like,
albatross soup. Yeah, I'd quit.
Yes, Steve, what did you do?
I'd throw my culinary degree in the garbage. I'd go work as like a janitor somewhere. I might blow my brains out myself after hearing that. Like, it's just crazy.
It's also like, did the dude at least leave enough of a tip that justifies me cleaning this up?
That's a good point.
Dude hasn't paid. Literally, all he does is he takes one bite and then shoots himself.
Well, you know what?
The waiter may have seen it. He may not have even been away from the table yet.
You know what? What's his wallet good for? He's dead now.
Oh yeah, literally.
Jordan.
Waiter's out back smoking a fresh cigarette. Smoker's delight. Comes
This
in
may not
into
matter.
the restaurant.
Oh. But was there anyone else aside from staff, was there anyone else in the restaurant?
Yeah, it's like he walked into. It's like think of any local restaurant that he just walked into a restaurant, or sat down, ordered some soup. The waiter brought it to him.
It wasn't a Chili's, but like imagine the vibe of a Chili's.
Think of an Applebee's on a Friday night. Shit is just popping off. You're watching your favorite sports team. It's packed. You're trying to order some albatross soup.
Applebee's Albatross.
Applebee's Albatross.
We fancy like Albatross.
Does this guy's relationship with the rescue staff influence his suicide?
No.
Interesting.
Good thought.
And you said there's something we're missing something in between him being
Thrown off a yacht and getting rescued.
Yeah,
thrown
between
off
the
the
storm sinking the yacht and him being rescued, stuff happens.
Does it involve uh Albatross
Yes.
beforehand? Oh, okay, interesting. Does an albatross bring him his wife's head? You know, just
No.
like in the beak, flies it down. Or maybe he sees, some albatross just chipping away at her corpse.
No. The albatross did not eat his wife.
Okay, interesting.
Imagine.
Yeah, because the albatross that eats his wife, he goes to order some fresh albatross soup.
Like,
He's
fuck you.
basically eating
No.
his wife.
Mine,
He just goes to
mine.
order the soup of the day, and it becomes albatross. It comes out as albatross soup.
Mhm.
Trauma.
Wait, what? Sorry.
Wait, yeah, repeat that.
Jordan was
I was saying he
Jordan
just
was being the
orders.
seagulls from Finding Nemo.
So he orders the soup of the day, but it turns out it was albatross soup, and then he's just like, "Oh, trauma."
Yeah.
No, he orders the albatross soup on purpose.
He wants revenge.
Yeah, is it out? That's a legit question. Is it out of revenge?
That bowl of soup was specifically the wife of the original albatross who ate his.
Yeah.
No, it's not revenge. Imagine he brought the wife of that albatross back and was like, "I need you to cook this for me.
Just holding it by the neck. It's still moving.
Yeah.
It's still
Walking.
kicking.
I need you to cook this."
Instead
Yeah,
of pick your own
literally.
lobster, pick your own albatross.
Yeah. Comes in,
So
snaps its neck,
messed up.
places it down on the table, cook that up.
Oh, I know, big stretch. But yes, no.
Tell the 19-year-old with a face tattoo back there, I want this soup.
Yeah. Interesting. Go ahead, Alec.
I was gonna say, between being thrown off the boat and getting rescued, does he see his wife?
Yes.
Does she leave him to go be with an albatross?
No.
Okay, interesting. Does the albatross like do something like personally to him?
No. I sent Jordan a replacement clue so that you guys do end up with 5.
Okay. I mean, if we're back at 4.
Yeah, so you
I was
have 4
gonna say.
lifelines left still, because I sent him a replacement one. Once you guys
Okay.
got the rescue boat part, I sent you the replacement one.
Okay.
Would you guys like a lifeline?
Yeah, I'm thinking we'd take it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So go with the replacement one, LeighErin?
Yeah, go with that replacement one.
Alrighty. Also, I'm also just realizing we're gonna need a second replacement clue. Look at number 4.
I'll work on that later.
Okay. So the man was on an island.
Okay. Is there a good amount of time between his initial boat sinking and him eating the albatross soup?
Yes.
Is it a day?
No.
Is it a week? Is it a month? Is it a year? Is it a decade? Is this set in the Castaway universe with Tom Hanks?
Castaway is not a bad, they are on an island, but it takes place over 2 weeks. You gave a
Okay,
month
2
and a
weeks.
week, so I'm just settling the difference there.
Okay.
There's like no written amount of time, but this is not something that's happened
It
overnight.
hasn't been a long time. This isn't like Lost, where they've been on the island for 10 years,
Right.
you know?
Because in my head initially, it's like it happens all in the same evening. It's like playing like an Arkham game,
Yeah, no.
start and same night,
Mhm.
The Arkham games are all in one night? Jesus
Not all
Christ.
not all 4 of them, but like
No, I
No,
know, but the
yeah,
game
yeah.
itself, one
Yeah.
game is one evening. That's
Yeah.
a
Yes.
lot. That's a big
Mhm.
night for the Bat family.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
especially the last game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot
Jesus.
that happens.
That one takes place on Halloween.
Oh, is it like the Long Halloween?
I don't know.
Like the comic?
No.
Wait.
It's not.
Yeah. Um,
So they start off on the island.
after being shipped, like marooned there.
Yes. So what you have so far is he was on a yacht. A storm sunk the yacht.
Storm hit.
He's on an island. Got to fill in that in between
Gotcha.
before the rescue
Gotcha.
boat brings him home.
Gotcha. Do they have
Um,
a Wilson-esque thing?
No. No, they do not have Wilson the volleyball.
Interesting. Does his wife show up with him on the island?
Yes.
Is she alive when she shows up with him on the island?
Yes.
Does she leave him on the island
No.
for maybe like, local tribe?
Not for like
you know?
another dude, if you mean it that way. Like, she doesn't leave him for another dude. She may be out of his sight for some period of time, but she didn't like leave him for like another man.
Okay.
Is there only method or only means of survival eating albatross?
To the man, yes.
Does he eat his wife?
I don't know.
Oh, interesting. Wow.
You are very much on the right path, though. I will give you that.
So there's a cannibalism element to this?
Yes, there is a cannibalism element to it.
Oh, interesting.
Does she try to eat him first?
No, but that'd be fucked up.
Yeah, right?
Talk about breaking your marriage vows.
Yeah. I mean, he did it, so like does she
You each get a
willing
foot.
to?
I feel like, if it's mutually agreed on.
Yeah.
Ew.
Fine, you each get your
You can
own
surely
Also,
foot.
find
that would just
something to
give
be a
you mad
crutch.
cow. Don't eat people. What?
So you're on an island. You can find something for a crutch.
Yeah, exactly. There's branches around.
Exactly.
Do they talk much while on the island?
Yeah, I mean, I guess about like being rescued. I don't know what else you would do on an island besides like chat.
Right. I mean, fuck if you're the only two there, and like right on
Are
the
they the
sex on the
only two
beach.
there?
Sex on the beach.
Yeah, but how long can you do that in this kind of situation?
Especially, like this is not like I booked you an island as like a
Do you
romantic
guys
gesture.
think that you could like perform if like the end of the like say you guys were in Pompeii, the volcano is exploding. Do you guys think you'd be able to perform?
One last time.
Yes. One last time.
I'm just
Literally.
curious. I feel like the stress might like
I will be
affect some
damned if
guys.
that's the only thing erupting this hour.
Well, because they
Yeah.
found people in Pompeii who looked like they were having sex, like when it happened.
Well, what if that
got
was just like
frozen
they were
that.
like they started, volcano went off, they were too busy in their own world to notice what was going on.
I have no idea, and I don't know if the scientists do. I just know that we found people in that position.
Also, do you remember that like when they accidentally said that there was a missile crisis in Hawaii, Pornhub's traffic skyrocketed?
I do remember that.
Everyone trying to, get one
Everyone's
last
trying to
one
get that
off.
one last wankin'.
Yeah, literally.
Because I mean, in that situation, like it's so quick, it's so soon. Like, what are you gonna do? I don't know. I was just curious. Sorry, I'm derailing us.
You find that one video from like 7th grade that will get you there as fat before the rockets came.
Oh yeah.
Josh knows what's up.
Oh, I got one of those videos for sure, man. I got a handful. Interesting. They spend time with each other on the island. There's a
Yeah.
There's a cannibalism element. Does he knowingly eat her?
No.
Okay. Are there locals on the island?
No.
How would you accidentally eat your wife on an island?
Are they alone on the island? I said there weren't locals.
Oh, are there dinosaurs on the island? Is this set in the Jurassic World cinematic universe?
No. Jesus Christ, no.
Is this what would happen if Robin like had ADHD?
Yes, literally. Batman's already solved it. He's like, is this set in the DCEU?
We are the DCEU.
These are like the kind of riddles I want to see somebody give Batman because I want to see him. This isn't something where he could be like in one word, like
Thumb
into
drive.
this. Yeah.
I already made
Oh,
that
that
joke,
was
Jordan.
gross.
Okay, let's so
So there's an animal that kills his wife.
No.
Oh.
so there's others there. They're just not local to the island, so somehow they had to get there.
Where could they have
There
come from?
more people than just those two on the yacht,
Yes.
and
Fuck.
they
I was gonna say
drove
rich family
themselves.
going.
I would say that
Go ahead.
because the husband did not knowingly eat the wife, so that means other people were doing cannibalism stuff. So she was probably already like chopped up and stuff, and he didn't know it was her because it was probably just a smorgasbord of other people.
Not a smorgasbord, but
A charcuterie
you are
board,
on the right
actually.
track.
Yes,
Interesting. I thought the other people were definitely gonna be like one of those like rich families that like hunt human for sport.
oh, the most dangerous game.
Yeah, the most dangerous game, and they just hunted his wife.
No, but that's like my worst nightmare. That like really freaks
Right?
me out.
Being hunted for sport.
Yeah, that really freaks me out. And I've
That's
watched
like-
a lot of shows where that's like a plot point, and like it
Right.
makes me uncomfortable.
That was the thing in
That's
The
like-
Purge too, remember?
Right.
I'm thinking a lot of things. It's also a Criminal Minds episode. It's in Game of Thrones. Like it happens a
Interesting.
lot.
That's my like one of my number one bucket list items is to hunt people for sport. I'm just kidding.
I thought you were about to say one of your bucket list items was about to be hunted for sport. I'd be like, so that's the bottom
That's
of the
how he
bucket
wants to
list.
go.
Oh my god!
Instead of life insurance-
everything off.
Like the Purge, instead of life insurance, Josh is going to say to a rich guy, "Hi, if you give my family $5 million, you can hunt me for sport."
Yeah.
They do it
You
in
know
Star
what?
Wars too.
Hunt people for sport.
Yeah, isn't
No,
that
that's
like
called
one of the
bounty
plot
hunting.
points
That's
of Clone
different.
Wars?
Um,
Where they're like hunting the little Jedi children for sport. Did I make this up? I could have sworn there's a whole plot point where Ahsoka is being hunted for sport.
no, I
Not
don't
that I
think
remember.
she's being hunted
Yeah.
for sport. No,
It's the little Jedi kids get hunted for sport.
they get
Jedis.
adopted into a circus, not hunted for sport.
That's different. Not those children. Other children.
Other children.
For sport. Clone Wars.
Oh, aren't
Yeah,
they being
Padawan
hunted?
lost. Ahsoka and a group of abducted younglings find themselves trapped on a Trandoshan moon, a prey to an elaborate and cruel human hunting group. Yeah, they like
remember
live in a
that at all.
tree. She's like the only one that survives. She meets like 5 other like younglings that are like, like we're fine, but they were kidnapped like so early on that they like.
Is this like season 2 or 3?
It's season 3, episode 21.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's probably why I forgot it.
And it's the crocodile people are like hunting them. And because Ahsoka
Right.
causes like the son of the main crocodile guy to die, and then he's like, I'm gonna fuck you up and I'm gonna enjoy it and make you feel it. And it's really messed up. It's a really dark storyline. Anyways.
Interesting.
So I just written down a couple of the notes from that last big blurb.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about, hunting for sport. It's
Yep.
fine.
Does he befriend the other people that are like shipwrecked out there?
Yeah,
does
they
he,
like are like a squad that was like on a
Right.
boat together that went down.
And when he first meets him, is his wife there?
When they first end up on the island and like they all went out on the yacht together and they all wash up on the yacht together, yeah.
Okay.
Or
So,
wash
like,
up on
they
the
all-
island, not the yacht. You know what I mean?
Right. So they like all wake up and like all of them are like there
It's like the
together.
beginning of Lost where they all wake up and they're like, what the fuck is
Okay.
happening?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say more like it's like a Lord of the Flies thing.
Yeah,
Right.
that too.
Me and my friend used to laugh so much at the video of Piggy just getting hit with that fucking rock. It's a good video.
Weird book. The guy who wrote it was even weirder.
Yeah.
World War I really fucked him up.
Also, no, I don't think there was cannibalism in Lord of the Flies.
I didn't have
Feel
to
like
read
if-
it for some reason.
I feel like they would have gotten very, very close.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they murdered another one of them.
I think 2 of them end up dying.
I don't know, I've never read it.
Do the other crewmates kill his wife?
No, they don't kill her.
Does she die on her own and then they decide to eat her?
Yes.
Okay, so like she like slips on a rock or something.
Yeah, like the
Falls off a
official thing
cliff,
is that she dies of
violently
starvation.
impaled.
I was actually just gonna ask that.
Yeah, the official thing is
Interesting.
that she dies of starvation.
And then they're like, "Yo,
She doesn't want to eat other people.
Yes. Yeah.
Huh.
So people don't want to eat the albatross, so they are either forced to starve to death or eat the other people.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, Alec.
One of your hints was going to be men have tried to kill the albatrosses, but they keep missing. Like they can't kill them.
Okay.
But he's not revenge against the albatross. He does not go and eat the soup because the
Right.
albatross wouldn't die. That's not what it is.
So he wants to taste albatross because they could never get it. Finds out that it's awful. Bam.
Eats his wife.
Yeah, basically, yeah, you guys got it. So the reason he kills himself is he goes into the full answer is a stormy night at sea, passengers on a small yacht get stranded on an island. The man's wife is the first to die of starvation. To avoid starving, the rest of the stranded party makes soup using the wife's body. However, to convince the man to eat it, they told him it was albatross soup. The man is rescued and scared he actually ate his wife. He goes into the restaurant, orders the soup, and after one bite realizes it tastes nothing like what he ate on the island. He realizes he ate his wife's body and kills himself due to the guilt.
Damn.
Yeah. It's wild.
How young is he though? Just like remarry, dog. Like, come on.
It's not that he doesn't have a wife anymore. It's that he ate a human.
I was at what point do you tell the story to your new significant other? Like fourth date?
You don't. You tell us the
That's some. I think anything that happens on an island while you're on an island, if you're stranded, I think anything that happens is we take this to the grave. Like what happened on that island?
Coconut, like that's fine, dude.
I know what you did last summer vibes.
Yes, I know what you did last summer vibes. Like you get a plane goes down in the woods, you get stranded on an island, any of that shit, everything you and the other people go through, the wilds, yellow jackets, everything that happens in those shows, the outside world never gets to know. We take that shit to the grave.
Well, there was a case, I want to say in the 70s, where like this plane went down somewhere in Latin America. And people were slowly starting to die off and basically told other people as they were dying, like, they kind of were like, we will not hate you from the afterlife if you eat our bodies for survival. It's a very weird conversation to have, but someone had to say it.
Okay,
and
really,
the people,
real thing though. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and the people tried to avoid that for as long as possible. It started also at some point were like eating the cushions of the plane seats just to put something in their body, and were like getting poisoned. And so some of them, I think some of them are still alive today, ended up eating the other people. These were like their family members and their loved ones.
Damn.
Okay, just a warning. That's also what happened with the Donner Party. But just a warning, eating human when you are human can kill you. Don't do it. It's like mad cow disease. It's
but if there's like guaranteed death and like not guaranteed death.
I feel like you just gotta cook it right though, you know, like if
it has to do with.
That's the thing is, I think we don't know what temperature it has to be internally. We haven't done the test yet.
No, but it's also like this is the whole thing with mad cow is animals are not supposed to eat their own tissue, and it like does something to our brains, and like there are chemicals in our own tissue that like we're not meant to consume.
Huh.
And like it causes like neurological, like mad cow, where the cows eat their own tissue and it all fucked up.
Yeah, Uruguayan flight 571.
The amount of flights. This is why I don't.
It was their rugby team, not their soccer team.
Yeah, the soccer team is the other one. The soccer team that went down was from
But that one didn't have cannibalism involved, did it?
I don't know.
Not as far as
the Brazilian football team was the plane that went down. Yeah, no, there was no cannibalism in that because there were only 77 people on the plane and 72 of them died on impact.
Yeah. Oh, and it was like a whole thing in the news when like it started coming out that some of them had to revert to cannibalism.
Yeah, that's kind of like a universally, in modern society, that's kind of universally frowned upon.
No. Oh, and here's one of my favorite parts of the story. A Catholic priest heard the survivors' confession and told them that they will be forgiven for cannibalism given the in extremis nature of their survival situation.
Well, yeah, that's a belief of Christianity is like if you have to commit a sin to survive, like that's different. You didn't
Mhm.
want to do
Yeah,
it.
but
It's just
like,
kind of like
I don't know. I feel like I didn't.
oh,
It's one of those things where it's like I didn't need you to say it out loud. I don't know. I don't know how to
Yeah.
explain it.
you may
Mm.
not necessarily need it, but you also aren't in the situation where you had to eat somebody knowingly.
Yeah.
Like and how that mentally is gonna fuck you up.
So, Josh, we got that with only 2 lifelines. I'd say that's a victory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm kind of you
Yeah,
guys did really
absolutely.
good. Yeah, it's super
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah.
All kind of lateral thinking puzzles are really fucked up like that because like kind of what makes them fun, but it's usually, you know,
Mhm.
we open a door to a room and there's a dead body, you
Right.
know.
How did this
Mhm.
happen? Yeah.
Yeah, because like the other really famous one is like a man walks into an apartment and sees a dead body hanging from the rafters. The only other thing in the room is a puddle of water. Like that's the other big one.
Huh. Is there a site where like a lot of these are like documented with
Yeah,
the
hang on.
answers and you can just go through and do them?
Yeah, Albatross Soup is probably the most complicated, but there are
Really?
like yeah, because that's the one it's got the longest story. A lot of them have a little bit quicker of a wrap up.
Right.
But there are a couple of different websites that have like real like lateral thinking puzzles. I'm trying to find a couple.
See, the
Interesting.
one with the guy on the with the puddle being hung. I never. I just thought that one was a straight up riddle. I didn't think that was lateral thinking.
Mhm.
Well, because it's like automatically off of that, you can't necessarily. It's not like I don't know what are one of the riddles in the Batman.
Oh, see, I'm
Um,
thinking of like more like the scene from The Office where Dwight's trying to like one up Ryan, and he's like, "A man and his son get into a car crash," and Ryan just
y-
keeps interrupting him with the answers.
yeah. So that's like because in all of that, like I don't want to use this one because like fuck J.K. Rowling, but I'm going to use the one from Harry Potter. Once the Sphinx gives all of the lines in that poem in the fourth Harry Potter book, he has everything he needs to get the answer from just those lines. He can come up with spider, he just has to work through it. Where
Mhm.
with lateral thinking puzzles, you can't do it without asking the yes no questions.
Right.
Gotcha.
Um,
Interesting.
yeah. I mean, I guess statistically, like somebody could come up with that solution like off the
But
cuff, but that's gonna be like 1 in a billion or something like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's like the whole like monkeys could type Shakespeare if they had unlimited time and unlimited
Yeah.
monkeys,
apparently,
you
that's a
know.
show now.
Monkeys typing Shakespeare is a show?
It's called like Hamlet something.
Interesting. Apple Plus original? Or what are we talking about? Where do I gotta go see this?
Probably Netflix.
Paramount? Netflix, yeah. That's where they
I
lost all
mean,
the subscribers.
I have no idea. Jordan, what are you talking about the example? Because, like, the main example is usually Hamlet, that if you had 1 monkey with unlimited amount of time, he could, in
I don't
theory,
know.
type Hamlet.
I saw. I gotta find the fucking.
Was it an April
Give me a
Fool's joke?
second. No, hold up.
Yeah, it's called the infinite monkey theorem.
Yeah, the Hamlet Factory on Adult Swim, and it's monkeys with typewriters. That's all I've seen so far. So I assume that that's what it's about. Because I heard years ago that there is a stage show that the premise is it's monkeys that know they have to write Hamlet to get out of this room. Like they're in this experiment, but they just
Huh.
don't know what Hamlet is yet.
Now, is there a fun Adult Swim twist on it where it's like you have to write an episode of Robot Chicken
Let's
uh,
see.
to
Okay.
get out of this room? Can a infinite monkeys write Robot Chicken? Or just a Robot Chicken sketch?
Okay, so the premise on IMDb is just monkey coworkers suffer the slings and arrows of the 9 to 5 life.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's a
Nice.
short series that's basically just like, The Office, but the job they're working is the,
It's
infinite
the
monkey
infinite monkey
theorem.
theorem. Okay. But that's not like the goal
Interesting.
of the show.
No,
Yeah.
they're just kinda there.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Um 3 episodes. All 3 episodes. I mean, this is old, but this article is from like. Oh no, this article is from 5 days ago. 3 episodes of this are on HBO Max. Go watch The Hamlet Factory, I guess.
Yeah.
Um.
That's what you want to get baked and watch instead of the Batman, you know?
Yeah, dude. That sounds infinitely better.
Infinite.
No, but yeah, no, Batman and I need to watch Batman sober. Great movie, love that movie. Want to watch it like 9,000 times, but
Sober every single time.
sober every single time. There are so many things in that while intoxicated, my brain would just not. Just no.
Not handle well. That's fair.
Even just like the thumb drive thing, because that's gross. That is so gross. Like
It's funny. And especially when Gordon's like, this guy, what is this guy? Some kind of joke? Like,
yeah, this
jokester?
guy's got a sense of humor,
Oh,
or like
this guy's really funny. Yeah.
it's just like. But if I was Jim Gordon too, I'd be like, of fucking course it is. Of course it's that the thumb is cut off and hidden down here, and we have to use it to access this thing in his car. Like,
And he actually has to
fucking
pick up
course.
the thumb and put it against the fingerprint
and
reader.
put it down, and like the only reason we got here is because of these. Like, I'd be like, of fucking course it is. Like, fuck off.
Right.
It's a miracle Jim Gordon doesn't drink.
Well, that's how he's kind of portrayed in the Harley Quinn series on HBO Max. Is he's like neurotic and like totally strung out because just being in Gotham is awful for the average person.
Yeah.
And being the
Like,
commissioner.
Yeah, and he's like the only good person on his cop force. Like all the rest of
Yeah.
them are like corrupt. And shit. He only has his job because of corruption. Like and on top of that, my daughter is out there with you fucks fighting these idiots. Like, it's fine.
And I have to pretend not to know.
Yeah. Because a lot of people complained because he's so like kind of insane on that show. A lot of people are like, this is dumb, and they kind of toned it back, but like I like it because it's like kind of realistic.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that is how that would go down. Yeah, you guys got it. I'm
Proud
impressed.
of us.
Yay.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Not even a full
you did
page.
really good jobs.
3 out of 5 remaining hints, 60%. Passing in most schools.
Yeah, no, that was really good.
Yeah. Eat shit, Wordle.
Yeah. Wordle.
Shit, Wordle.
I stopped playing that.
No, I'm sorry.
so
Today's
long ago.
Wordle word was fucking bullshit.
What was it?
Has you guys played Wordle today? If you care about it,
I don't play Wordle.
I don't.
It was
play
fucking
anymore.
Oxide.
Oh, that's annoying.
Oxide. And I was stuck in a position where the only letters I had left were like F, D. I knew the I was in the middle, and I knew an E was in it for most of it. And like, I just had letters that like, I'm like, how the fuck do these go in?
I could see that.
To the point that I just started fucking doing combinations of everything.
Yep. Just so
Did
many
you get it?
consonants.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah.
But I fucking hated it.
Yeah, no, that doesn't need to become my new thing. That doesn't need to become my new
No.
daily thing, Wordle.
It upset
Should be
me.
Dylan's thing.
Yeah.
I did one for a little bit. That was it was like a Pokemon version where
Oh,
you
that's
got
fun.
to.
Ooh.
It was like you could guess the Pokemon and it would tell you like if the generation was lower or higher. It would tell you if the typings were correct, and then the weight and the height.
What's that called?
That was fun.
This is
I've
going
also
to
been
become Jordan's new thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like I might start ditching Wordle and just do Loodle in the Pokemon one.
I don't remember the name of it.
I also
think
don't
it had
mind.
something
Like
to do
this
with-
is being uploaded days after Oxide, so like if Oxide fucked you up, tell us.
Exactly.
In the comment.
Like,
Yeah.
all
I don't
right.
remember the name
What
of
is
it,
the
but
Poke?
yeah.
Squirtle.
Yes.
Of course it is.
Squirtle, a Pokemon themed Wordle day-like deduction puzzle. Named Squirtle.
I did that for a little bit, but
Yeah. Yeah, that was good. We've been home. I love them. I highly recommend just Google lateral thinking puzzles. You'll get a
Okay.
ton. There
Mhm.
will be I'm gonna drop in Discord the link to the film. You guys have figured it out, but if you want to watch strangers figure it out with some really, really trippy animation,
okay. Cool.
I highly recommend it. And I'm gonna put it in the link too, in case anyone else is interested. But or in the just you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say.
yeah.
Albatross soup. Sorry, there's a big bug in here and it's really driving me crazy. I'm just gonna click this.
While she's doing that, we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Don't order the albatross.
Yeah.